welcome to the Mujiwara Sketches YouTube channel, buddy. In today's video, we dive deep into the explosive events of One Piece Chapter 1108. With giant battles, unexpected revelations, and a game-changing announcement, this chapter has left us on the edge of our seats. Let's break it down. Fans got to see more of the great action on Egghead Island this week, as well as the next part of One Piece Chapter 1108. The giant pirates have now reached land, making it possible for the Straw Hat Pirates to leave Egghead Island. In One Piece Chapter 1108, the giant pirates kept attacking, but that wasn't really the main point of the story. At the same time, Vegapunk, who had been seriously hurt, chose to use his last remaining trick, which was to send a message to everyone in the world. Fans can't wait to see what Oda has in store for them because this is going to be a very important moment in One Piece going forward. Part 1, Vegapunk's fate on Egghead. Vegapunk has been playing with fire ever since he started studying the poneglyphs. He knew full well what the price to pay was for such a grave folly. In the eyes of the world government, there is no bigger danger than one who is capable of deciphering the poneglyphs, and Vegapunk's research certainly meant trouble for them. As a result, him undertaking such a mammoth task in itself was like signing off his death warrant. Despite Vegapunk's incredibly secretive methods, the information eventually leaked out, and throughout the Egghead Island arc, his life has been endangered. This has been more true towards the end of the arc than in the first part. Vegapunk has been on the receiving end of some of the most powerful blows from left, right, and center. In the last few chapters, Vegapunk took a blow directly through his chest, thanks to Saturn. He was left reeling and on death's door, and of course, this meant that he needed protection. This protection came in the form of Luffy and Sanji, however, unfortunately, they were not enough to protect him from Kizaru. In One Piece Chapter 1108, Kizaru took full advantage of the fact that Vegapunk was talking to Sanji. And he kicked the Straw Hat Pirate in his face, using that split second to open a hole in Vegapunk's body. While Sanji successfully managed to retrieve him and headed towards the exit, Vegapunk then decided that the only way forward for him is to use his ultimate card. Part 2, Vegapunk's announcement to the world. In One Piece Chapter 1108, Vegapunk took a heavy blow from Kizaru, and this injury was such that he almost lost all hope of survival. Yet, Sanji still picked him up and took him to safety. Vegapunk kept laughing, strangely enough. According to Sanji, this was somewhat hysterical, and he believed that Vegapunk's life was slowly slipping away. Sanji ordered Vegapunk to not die on his watch. However, it appears that Vegapunk seems to have made up his mind already. In One Piece Chapter 1108, Vegapunk then decided to play his last card, and of course, that had to do with Punk Records, his incredible creation and the finest piece that he has ever worked upon. Vegapunk channeled a message across the entirety of Egghead, and potentially even the entire world. Perhaps, Vegapunk planned for this message to get out when he was close to dying or was already dead. This message is simply for the entire world to know the truth about the world government, and potentially the existence of Nika. While it is not explicitly stated in the chapters as to what Vegapunk's message is going to be, it will certainly have to do with the world government. Given that them being turned into evil people in the eyes of the world would be damaging to their reputation. If Vegapunk manages to reveal some secrets of the Void Century to the One Piece world, then not only will there be chaos, but there will also be a war against the likes of the Celestial Dragons. This is going to be one of the most important announcements in One Piece, and it will certainly be pertaining to the tyrannical rule of the world government and their crimes over the past. If Vegapunk successfully pulls this off, then the entire world will be in an uproar, and it will be somewhat similar to what the likes of Roger and Whitebeard have done in the past. Roger ushered in the Great Pirate Era using his last words, and he did that on purpose. Whitebeard confirmed the existence of the One Piece in his last few moments, and, once again, this drove countless people to the seas. It appears that Dr. Vegapunk is trying to do something similar, only this time, he wants the world to know the truth about the world government. As to how this is going to be possible, Vegapunk has created Punk Records to sync with it wirelessly. His dream is to share his brain with the entire world, and perhaps Vegapunk could be able to do that in the upcoming chapter, which would be nothing short of staggering. Part 3, The Egghead Incident Mystery, The Truth of the World. Fans have been wondering as to what the Egghead Incident is for many months. This incident was first teased in 2023, when Oda stated that after the Egghead Barricade incident, A major event will take place on the island that could shake the entire world down to its very foundation. It appears that fans now have a clear idea of what the Egghead incident is going to be. Clearly, all things point at the Egghead incident being this announcement from Vegapunk to the entire world. This announcement is not going to be just like any other, and, as has been confirmed in the story already, it is one that will shake the very core of the entire planet. As such, an announcement this big will most likely pertain to parts of the Egghead incident. This Egghead incident is absolutely massive, and it is likely going to conclude with Vegapunk sharing the truth of the world with everyone. As he does that, the people of the world will start growing suspicious of the world government, and eventually, there will be mass rebellions. This could end up being Vegapunk's last few moments before he finally fades into nothingness. However, they will surely be incredible, no matter what. Fans simply need to sit back and wait to see if the announcement that Vegapunk makes is truly about to reveal the truth of the entire world and cause great uproar in what comes next. Summary and highlights. Gigantic battles, Gear 5 unleashed, and Vegapunk's game-changing announcement in One Piece Chapter 1108. Vegapunk's risky research, grave injuries, and earth-shattering truth revelation to shake the world in One Piece. Egghead Island mystery unraveled with Vegapunk's message, potential chaos ahead, and epic consequences in One Piece. That's all for today, folks. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting updates from the world of One Piece. Until next time, set sail and embrace the journey ahead. Thank you very much for visiting the Mugiwara Sketches YouTube channel, buddy. We hope you enjoy our review analysis. Don't forget to subscribe to continue joining us on our joyful journey in the world of anime. If you have any wishes, questions, or suggestions for our next videos, feel free to express your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for your support, and until we meet again. See you next time, buddy. What is One Piece anime? One Piece is a manga and anime story about a young boy named Monkey D. Luffy who wants to be the king of the pirates in the world. As a child, he eats a devil fruit, a strange plant that makes him able to stretch like rubber. Before the show starts, Luffy goes out into the world for the first time and starts to gather a group of pirates. The main group grows over time, but it starts with Luffy, Nami the Navigator, and a swordsman named Roronoa Zoro. At some point, Luffy and his friends are known as the Straw Hat Pirates, and they go on many exciting adventures across the ocean. One Piece is a lot of fun because it's silly. Luffy goes from island to island around the world in the series. Each island has its own setting and theme. It's a pretty fantastical world full of animals that look like people, live skeletons, and other delightfully strange things. Within moments the group is in a winter scene, and the next they are on a tropical island full of giants. The show is full of silly and bright details. For example, Zoro holds a sword in his mouth, a scary military boss wears a cute bulldog hat. And people don't use phones to talk to each other instead. They use special transponder snails that can send and receive messages. Luffy is a carefree person who just wants to eat a tasty meal and laugh at bad jokes. Even though there are some funny parts in the series, a lot of One Piece is about freedom. During his travels, Luffy often takes up guns to help his friends and encourages others to do the same against pirates and government-backed military occupations. The characters in Luffy and his crew get stronger with each fight, which is typical for shonen manga. A lot of the story is about how Luffy beats a problem that seemed impossible to solve and finds some kind of secret power. After each fight, Luffy and his team get stronger and move closer to his main goal, which is to find the One Piece. Why is it called One Piece? The first part of both the manga and the anime shows that Pirate King Gold D. Roger is telling the truth about the mythical wealth called the One Piece. One Piece is the name of the show because Luffy wants to find the One Piece and become the next Pirate King. One of Luffy's main goals in the show is mentioned in the show's title. What is the One Piece? The answer to this question is still one of the biggest secrets in the series. It's been more than 1,000 episodes, and we still don't know what One Piece is. We know that the One Piece is the name of the treasure that Gold D. Roger collected on his travels because of details in the manga. We still don't know a lot about the treasure, though. There are a lot of ideas from fans about what the One Piece is, but we still don't know what it is or even if it's real. The One Piece could just be the friends Luffy makes along the way.